Deep inside you, you have a primal instinct to be a hero, and it has been absolutely crushed out of you by modern society. Today, I'm going to talk to you about men's hero instincts and exactly how they have been hijacked and taken advantage of for other people's benefit. So what is the hero instinct in men? It's that drive in you to conquer, to achieve things, to protect. This is the male hero instinct. We all grow up hearing stories and tales about great heroes throughout history and mythology, and we used to build statues to these kinds of people. Instead, we've torn down statues like that and replaced it with degeneracy and consumerism. And you might be thinking, well, I don't really have much of a drive to go out and conquer and provide and protect and achieve great things. And I'll tell you why you might not have those drives. It has been sapped through sedation, through escapism. So things like weed, alcohol, video games, Netflix, they stop you from confronting the harsh, uncomfortable challenges of life and instead put you in this relaxed, comfortable sedation mode. Comfort is where masculinity goes to die. Bit of a pill to swallow once you realize it, but being a man and being successful at being a man is about embracing the uncomfortable. Most young men nowadays, even middle-aged men, are spending more time or have dedicated more time in their life to leveling up video game characters than to leveling up themselves. Or they're more interested and invested emotionally in the success of some pro sports team and some random athlete than they are in their own physical and financial health. When men's hero instinct is sapped, they give up on their life. They give up on their goals, their dreams, their ambitions, all the things that they would fantasize and daydream about as kids. All that stuff gets quashed the moment you lean into sedation and escapism as a man. Let me tell you about one of my old bosses, a man named Ken. Now, Ken was a very interesting guy. He absolutely had the hero instinct in him still. It expressed itself in a very interesting way. He was that guy at work who couldn't delegate anything. He was my boss, right? He was the superior to me. But he would sit there pulling 2 hours of overtime, entering in data into spreadsheets. He felt it was his duty to sacrifice himself to bear that burden because he was the boss and because he's a man. That is actually the masculine, the male hero instinct manifesting itself. However, it's being manifested and it's being directed for the benefit of a company that doesn't really give a fuck about it. It's not being manifested towards his own accomplishments, his own goals, and his family. And I think a lot of people who still have the element of the hero instinct in them, it hasn't been completely sapped. It has been redirected for the benefit of somebody else. You see, if you sap or you redirect the hero instinct in men, you can stop them from being rebellious. You make men more agreeable, easier to control, and easier to manipulate for your own nefarious purposes. So I would encourage you to break free of any sedation, of any escapism, and of any shackles that are directing your energy to a place that doesn't really benefit you and your loved ones primarily. If you want to learn a bit more about some of the myths that have been drilled into the average man today, then I highly suggest you check out this video here where I talk about the 5 myths that sabotage modern relationships.